Hey guys, it's Nathan, and this is going to be my review slash sort of talk about Season 9 of Doctor Who. And right now I'm uploading the reaction to the Rogue One trailer, so you guys should go watch that, if you haven't already, because obviously that's going on before this. And yeah, I mean, let's just jump right into it. Also, hair, finally, I got it cut. I had to have it long for my play, but I finally got it cut, so yay. Alright, let's jump right in. I have a little list, because I tried to record this last night along with the Rogue One trailer, and it was just really scatterbrained, and it didn't really work out well, so I'm gonna try and, organize this video into a few topics. That's why I have like a list of things that I want to talk about. But first, I want to start off with just a recap of my thoughts on Season 8, which at first I was not very impressed with Season 8. Part of that was I might have been prejudiced. As much as I hate to admit it, I might have been prejudiced because Matt Smith had just left and he was one of my favorite doctors. And so Peter Capaldi was coming on, and it was just a big change. I was shell-shocked, so there. But looking back at the season, because I have watched it over again a few times, I thought it was really good. I stand by the fact that I think the themes didn't really develop properly, but I really don't think it affected the enjoyability of the season as much as I thought it did on first impressions, which some might argue is the most important thing, first impressions, but neither here nor there. I thought it was a great season, and I've come to love Peter Capaldi, especially in Season 9, which I will get to later. But first, I want to talk about how in Season 8, there was sort of the political, not agenda, but message about PTSD, soldiers, and the torment they go through in the whole of the series with Danny Pink. And now, in Season 9, we have the Zygon invasion and inversion, which, by the way, some of my favorite Doctor Who episodes of all time. I really liked it. But then, in those episodes, you have the political, message that, not all immigrants are bad, not all Muslims are bad, that ISIS is just a small radicalist group, some of those ideas, which, by the way, I completely agree with, but I disagree with them including that, because obviously the soldier thing, there's a very small percentage of the world that disagrees with that message, but whereas with this Muslim and ISIS sort of political message, a lot of people are going to disagree with that, and they probably just alienated a lot of their audience, which is going to be a big problem, I think. Obviously, like I said, I agree with that, but just because I agree with it does not mean they should have included that. So I just wanted to touch on that really quick. Also, by the way, the Rogue One trailer just finished processing, so... and the Rogue One trailer is live. Congratulations. Anyway, back to the review. Peter Capaldi, really liked him this season. Not only his style, I think he looks a lot better with long hair. Excuse me. I think he looks a lot better with long hair, and I also think that his purple jacket was nice. I just really liked his style this season, but also his personality. I knew coming into the season that they were going to try and change up his personality a little bit to make him a little bit more personable, which definitely worked, because he still had that sort of grumpiness and that detachedness from human society, but he also, like I said, just had more emotion to his character in a lot of places, which obviously if you saw the series, you know why. But even when there wasn't something going on, you got to see a lot more emotion from him, and sorry, My bad. I have like a chat open in Steam with an old friend, and first 10 minutes of him being on the Minecraft server I recommended to him, and apparently he's nearly got banned. Anyway, this is nearly being as scatterbrained as the last one. Okay, so I really liked his style. I really hope my parents aren't home, because I really hope I don't have to restart this. Okay, yes, they're not home. I'm really sorry, this is turning out really bad. Okay, so his acting, by the way, was fine-tuned. It was some of the finest acting I've ever seen, especially in, Hellbent, when he's really, you can see that he's literally gone insane. You can see the sort of just scatterbrainness of him, especially in not the catacombs, you know, when he's with Clara and the Time Lords are trying to get him. You can really see that. So fine acting on his part, especially with emotion and everything. Wanted to touch on that, so he did a really good thing with that. In the beginning, the thing with the reveal with Davros being a little kid was fantastic. I already knew that he was the little kid, though, because of the trailers. Stupid trailers gave it away, but that was still really enjoyable, especially watching other people's reactions to that who hadn't known that. And then seeing Davros again, and I loved that they used the same Daleks from Classic Who, the blue and white ones. I think they actually used the exact same props, which was really cool. I really liked that. That was fun, and it was really cool Easter egg. So there's that. So Gallifrey comes back at the end of Heaven Sent, and that, at the end of Heaven Sent, that was really cool. That, outro, go tell the city, tell them I know, and, you know, all that, that was fantastic. And then the beginning of Hellbent was, it was perfect. I want to say, this series was one to remember. I think it's one of the best seasons. On my list of seasons, my favorite season before this was season 7, of Doctor Who, and then it was season, I want to say 2 or 3 of Doctor Who. I'd say this is up on par with season 7. I really liked it. It was just a masterpiece of writing and plot and everything. Almost every episode was on point in writing, almost every time, except for whatever the first episode was where Me was introduced. The writing was a little weak, but they had some major things that they needed to get in, so I don't think the story was supposed to matter that much. Which, speaking of, I forgot to write this on my list, but the reveal of why he chose his face was amazing. I really liked that. It was... I keep wanting to go, mwah. I keep wanting to do that because the season was just fantastic. So yeah, that's that. Just gonna leave that there. Gallifrey, I was really happy to have it back. The moment when they all threw down their guns to the president and didn't do what he said, that was fantastic. The part where he was looping for 4.2 billion years in the time dial, or the, I think I got that name wrong, but, you know what I'm talking about. When he was in there for 4.2 billion years, that was amazing, and the reveal of that. And the longer they dragged it out, the more tense you got, and you wanted to cringe and just step back. And it wasn't because it was bad, it was because you were just, it really hit you. You're like, the Doctor is doing this, and he knows he's doing it. For 4.2 billion years he's going to be doing this. That was so heartbreaking and amazing. I loved it. Last Christmas, the Christmas episode, it was really cool. It was really enjoyable. I really liked it. The fact where River Song didn't really believe that the doctor liked her. That was really cool. I liked that. It was just a really enjoyable episode. It was a good time. When they showed the thing with all the pictures, that was really cool. When the doctor got to do it, oh, it's bigger on the inside. That was really funny. I was dying when that happened. That was really funny. And then the best part at the end, when you know it's the last time they're gonna see each other, or the last time the doctor's gonna see River at least, and she asks, so how long is the night under Ilium? And he says 24 years. That was amazing. I almost teared up. It was really good. Alright, and now we're going to discuss the inevitable, the last thing that I want to discuss, and probably the biggest from this season, Clara. Now, we don't know if she actually died in Face the Raven. They could pull something to where she escaped death, but we're gonna take it as Face the Raven, she died, even though there's evidence that she's going to survive. We're gonna take it as she's going to survive. We're going to take it as that was her death scene. And the main reason we're gonna take it like that is because that's the reaction I have for you guys. I reacted to her death scene in Face the Raven. I think her death was really perfect for her. I really liked it. You could see it coming a mile off, which made it all the more suspenseful. And the reason I was able to react to it was because I saw it coming a mile off. I knew she was gonna die. I didn't know how, but I could see it coming a mile off. And so I just grabbed my phone and started recording. And during the recording, you can see, like, when she's actually getting hit by the Raven, I sort of get happy for a moment because I saw her getting happy for a moment, so I thought that she was going to survive in some way, and, at the time, I just thought I was being stupid, but, in retrospect, if I was to make a theory, I would say that probably the moment when she, and she doesn't look in pain anymore is probably the moment she leaves and then comes back, during Hellbent, and that's why she looks not in pain. Sorry, there was a thing that popped up on the screen. I think this is going to run out soon, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I really liked the season, I really did. It was amazing. I really look forward to season 10, see who they have as the new companion. And, yeah, here is your reaction, or here is my reaction to Clara's death scene in Face the Raven. Thank you for watching. What? I gotta finish the episode, but that's the end of Clara. She was never my favorite companion, but she was damn good. For a second there, I thought like she survived. Anyway, that was You Know Which Scene from Face the Raven. See you guys.